Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is India if you're new here, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys for stopping in for another video, and welcome to this natural hair product declutter series. I am going through every single one of my natural hair products, and I'm breaking them up into all the different categories, and I am sharing the ones that I love, the ones that I don't, the ones I'm getting rid of, and the ones that I am keeping with you all. And I hope that you guys have been enjoying the series. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the series, or if you are definitely looking forward to today's video. And then don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would thoroughly appreciate it. Come on and join the community, and don't forget to talk to us down in the comments, because we like to have a good time and help each other and share. So this video is going to be my miscellaneous kind of other box. So y'all know I go through each bin, and this is this one. Now this one's going to be interesting, y'all, because this is going to be a hodgepodge of things. This is like my miscellaneous box. So this has oils, hairsprays, hair color, mousses, all kind of things. Okay, this is where the other products that don't fit into any of the other categories go. So we're gonna jump right into this one, because there's quite a bit of stuff in here, so I want to make sure I get through and give you guys a good, showing. So here we go. All right, so the first thing I pull out here is the ORS Olive Oil Fix-It Super Hold Spray. This says it's infused with castor oil for strengthening. It says Ultra Hold Spray for lace fronts, wigs, and weaves. Y'all, I do not actually use this for lace fronts and wigs and stuff. I mean, I guess you could, but I just use this as like a regular hairspray if I want to spray my hair down for hold. Right now it's winter time, so I don't really need it, but I tend to use a hairspray more so like in the summertime, because I live in the South and it's hot and the humidity and all the things, so sometimes you need a little extra boost of something, which is a hairspray to help kind of hold the curls so they don't just poof up on you. So a lot of times I will grab this, and it works just well for me. So if you've never tried it, I would say give it a go. Now this one you guys have seen on my channel a few times if you watch my any of my straightening videos or blow drying videos, which is the Chi 44 Iron Guard. So I actually have two of them to let you know I really love this stuff. This is the heat protectant that I gravitate to and that I like to use. It works really well. I usually pick these up from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Looks like I pay about $11.99 for them. They work really well, and it gets the job done for me. So if you use a different heat protectant, definitely let me know in the comments, because I'm willing to try a new one once I get rid of these two bottles here. Next up, I have the Design Essential African Chebe Strengthening and Curl Perfecting Mousse. Y'all have seen me talk about this throughout this series. Y'all know that I think I've actually used this one time though. I have used this, and it just works like a regular mousse. I will be doing my best to do a full video on this whole line, because I think I have like all the products. So I'll do just a dedicated video for this line and let you guys see how it actually works on my hair. So be on the lookout for that. This is another thing that I use all the time. Y'all probably seen me buy this or talk about it in some way, form, or fashion on this channel, and this is the Curlsmith Bond Curl. And y'all, I love this stuff. This is what helps me keep my curls super defined and curly and healthy. So whenever I am getting ready to do a wash and go specifically, I usually try to use this during the wash day, so that my curls are as curly as I can get them and they're strengthened. And this curl bond is just really good, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So y'all already know if I have two or something, or you heard me say I repurchased it. I love it. Next up here, I have this Kera Glossifier, and it says it's for dry and itchy scalp. It's really like let me show you the bottle first. This is what it looks like, Kera. And it's really like a grease. So whenever my scalp is like acting a fool, I use this. You'll see I put a little dent in it here. So I use this sometimes just to put some grease on my scalp. It does tingle. It has that tingling effect. Does it have menthol in it? I don't know. Nope. This one does not have menthol in it. So I use this sometimes just to put a little something on my scalp so my scalp is not dry. So I would say check this out. It's pretty good. Next up, I have this Head and Shoulders Royal Oils Instant Soothe Scalp Elixir. Y'all, I've used the heck out of this stuff Like it's pretty much empty. It's just a little bit left in here. I like to use this when I have protective styles like braids, twists, or something that's protecting my when I'm, you know, doing a protective style. This helps. Y'all know when your head gets the itching and you can't get to it and all the things, I can spray this on my scalp and it will alleviate all the itching until I get to wash day. So this stuff is really good if you need to soothe your scalp, especially if you have like braids and twists or something like that. Definitely get this. It really does work. Like I said, this bottle is almost empty. I need to purchase a new one because it really does work. Okay, next up are some hair colors that I have. This is by the ORS Curls Unleashed. It's the Color Blast. And so this is what it looks like. And I have actually tried I think it's the red one. Did I use the gold one? I think it's the red one that I used. Or maybe it's the gold one. Y'all use one of them. Or the orange one. No, it's the orange one. So this is the one I've actually used called Peachtree. So they're all the same. They're just different colors. So this one is called Peachtree. Then there's a blue color. There's a reddish burgundy kind of color. And then there's a real true gold kind of honey color. And so I just think these are fun. Like I said, I have used them before and it was fun. It does what it needs to do. It gets your hair that color and then you can just wash it out. I don't use them often because, you know, I'm just not trying to temporarily color my hair because it does transfer. That's the thing I don't like about it. It does transfer, but I have used them and I do have them. So whenever I want to have a little fun with a little color, I can if I want to. Next up, I have the Dr. Miracle's Feel It formula. This is Strengthening Hot Growth Scalp and Hair Treatment Super. So it says it's extra strength and it's blended with aloe, shea butter, and jojoba oil. And this is what this looks like. This is another scalp oil. So if you're into greasing your scalp or keeping your scalp greased, y'all see I use this down. It does give you that tingle feeling and it is hot growth. So they say it's hot growth, so it's not hot, but it does like warm your scalp and it tingles. But it definitely helps if you suffer with like dry, itchy, flaking scalp. I use this quite often. Like I said, y'all seen I put more than a dent in this, and it's just something that's a staple in my collection that I use to help with my scalp. Next up, I have the Afro Sheen Lush Fro Butter. It nourishes and hydrates. And this is what that looks like. And again, y'all, I think y'all have heard me a few times now mention this Afro Sheen line. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this line, but it actually works really, really well. I haven't tried anything that I just don't like from this line. And this is like one of those butters that you can use kind of like an oil. And you can see I've dug right in the center. I mean, not in the center, but on the corner right there. I haven't used it that many times, but all it is like one of those oil butters. So it's like a butter in the jar, but when you put it in your hand and rub it together, it kind of melts and it's like a grease. And then you can put it to like I could put it on these curls here and it'll like give me a shine. So it smells really good. And like I said, I am a fan of this Afro Sheen line, so definitely check it out if you haven't. Next up here, I have the Fenty Hair, the Comeback Kit Instant Damage Repair Treatment. And y'all, I think I told y'all in the last video that I bought the products from Fenty Hair on a whim. I thought I was gonna love them and I didn't really love them, but this was the product that I love the most, which is the Comeback Kit. I feel like out of all of the products that I tried from her thus far, this one was my favorite and I felt like this one was worth the money. I do feel like it just made my hair more manageable and it was just good, y'all. So if you haven't tried the Comeback Kit, definitely check this out. I will link the video where I talked about this so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. So I'll link it up here so y'all can check it out. Next up, I have the Gots to Be Glue Blast and Freeze Spray. This is the Screaming Hole for hair. Y'all, I mean, who don't have this in their hair collection? You don't have this? This Gots to Be Glue is like a staple. I hardly ever use it, to be honest. If I use it now, I'm probably using it like to spray a little bit on my edges in the summertime if I want them to hold. But I don't really wear like lace front wigs and stuff like that, but I know a lot of people use this for that, so I do have it in my stash, but I don't use it as often. But it does what it says it's gonna do. It holds super like strong, and it's good, so I keep it in my stash. Okay, this one is a oldie but goodie, and when I say oldie, like it's a real oldie, and this is the Lotta Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. Y'all, this real old school right here, but if you know, you know. Like sometimes you just need to go back to the old school to get what you need, and you can't go wrong with Lotta Body, the original, I mean the wrapping foam. Like this will get you through some roller sets, and not roller sets, but like the ride sets and flexi ride sets and all that kind of stuff. So when I know that I want to use something and I know it's gonna work and I know it's gonna do what it needs to do, this is what I grab for. So I always kind of have like this around. I think I had the green one too in here, or I might have used it up, but yeah, Lotta Body is just hands down one of those old school formulas that you just can't go wrong with. All right, y'all, next up I have the Afro Sheen Throw Out Blowout Spray. It protects hair and controls frizz. So this is actually one of the other heat protectants that I used to use all the time. I like to use this when I blow out my hair. Y'all, this stuff is really, really good. Again, from the Afro Sheen line. If you've never tried this, I would say definitely try this and put it in your blowout routine. So good. It definitely protects your hair from the heat, but it leaves your hair like soft and moisturized after you blow dry, which is really good. And it kind of gives you like a little sheen too, so I love that. So if you've never tried this, definitely do so. Next up, I have a Maui Moisture Flexible Hold Coconut Milk Curl Foam Mousse, and this is just a styling mousse. Again, Maui Moisture, you can't go wrong. This mousse is really good. It does give you the hold that you need, but it is not like crunchy hard. And then it also gives you a bit of moisture too. So if you're looking for a different foaming mousse to try, definitely try the Maui Moisture one. Next up, I have the Originals African Best Carrot and Tea Tree Oil Therapy. Y'all, I love this stuff down. As you can see, is it spilling? It is spilling a little bit, but it's okay. As you can see, I've used almost the whole bottle. I like to use this oil for a multitude of things. Hot oil treatments. I love to put this oil on top of a deep conditioner while I'm deep conditioning with my mat, with my hot head bonnet on. Like, y'all, this stuff is really good. It keeps my hair soft, moisturized, and I just really enjoyed this. So if you're looking for a new oil to try, I would suggest this one. All right, y'all, sorry if the background changed a little bit, but my battery died, but we're gonna get through this. All right, so next up, I have the Extra Strength Refreshing Scalp Tea Tree Mint Scalp Treatment by OGX. I was using this, but I found that this actually made my scalp drier, and it didn't really help me with, you know, the dandruff and all that kind of stuff. So I actually stopped using this. So I'm actually going to declutter this one. Next up, I have the Alikay Naturals Lemongrass Sleek and Shine Finishing Oil. And y'all, I wanted to love this finishing oil, but I found that this actually makes my hair greasy. And so, like, you know, if you like put your hair, touch it, like the grease would come off on your hands or your clothes and stuff. So I don't like this formula because it's way too greasy for me. So I'm actually gonna declutter this one as well. Oh, and here is the Lotta Body Olive Oil Setting Lotion. I thought I had another one. And again, it's just a professional concentrated formula. So this one you have to actually mix with water. And again, it's just a setting lotion. You can't go wrong with Lotta Body. Next up, I have the Shea Moisture's Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse for thick and curly hair. If you know, you know. Like, if you're a Shea Moisture girl, then you already know that this curl mousse is good. Like, y'all, I like to use this for twist outs, braid outs, flexi rods, rod sets, whatever. And you can see that I've used pretty much all of this. I have a little bit more left, but this I think is like a staple. It works really good. It defines your curls, or, you know, holds your style, but it also keeps your hair pretty moisturized. So I do like this one. This one I keep in this little bag because it's an oil sheen, and I don't want it to get everywhere. But this is the African Sheen Glow Up Shine Spray. It's a finishing spray that adds shine. And y'all already know, y'all have heard me talk about this African Sheen line. If you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, it's really good. This is just pretty much like it says, it's a finishing spray. So if you want to add a boost of extra shine to your hair, this is going to do that for you. So I really do like this. Next up, I have another mousse. This is by Curls, and it's the Sea Moss collection, Nourish and Shine Sea Moss Foam. And I actually have not used this one yet, so definitely need to bring this one to the front of my stash to try it out. I like pretty much all of the other products from this line, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy the mousse as well. I also have a dry shampoo. It's the Freshening Up Dry Shampoo. I don't actually use dry shampoo on my natural hair. I mean, you can, and I've seen some people do it if you want to. The reason why I have dry shampoo is for whenever I'm using any type of synthetic hair. So if I do like a half wig or something like that, and it's like, if it's too shiny, a trick that you can use is if you spray some dry shampoo on synthetic hair, it kind of takes that shine away to make it a little bit more natural looking. It's not going to be 100%, but the dry shampoo kind of takes the shine down so it doesn't look as synthetic as it would when you first got it. So that's a trick if you haven't heard of that or haven't done it before, and you use any type of like synthetic wigs, half wigs, U-parts or whatever, and they're synthetic. Spray a little dry shampoo on it and it'll make it look more natural. Next up, I have the ORS Olive Oil Fix It Liquid Spritz Gel infused with castor oil for strengthening. And this stuff is super strong. I have used it, but again, I only use stuff like this like in like the summertime when it's super hot and it's humid here in the South, especially if I'm laying my edges down and I'm trying to get them to stay. I might put a little spritz on them so it can like really super hold it down and it won't move. So this is what I use this for. And then last but not least, I have the Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula Moisture Boost Pro Length Treatment. And this is pretty much just like that other balm that I showed you from Afro Sheen. So it's just kind of similar to this. It's like a balm, and when you rub it in between your hands, it melts and it kind of turns into an oil, and then you can use it to put on your hair, or you can also use it for your scalp if you want to too. So I really enjoy this. And that's it, y'all. That wraps up this video for all my other products, my oils and things of that nature. I do have a few more that's not in this box. They're actually in my bathroom, but y'all probably see me use those all the time and hear me mention them on the channel when I'm doing my hair. Those are like my staples. The ones that's in my bathroom are my staples. And y'all see me use those all the time on my hair videos. And if you want to know those, then check out those videos as well. But y'all, that wraps it up for this stash here. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know and comment, and let me know some of your favorite oils or stylers, or if you've used any of the ones or plan on checking out any of the ones that I've shown here today. And don't forget, y'all, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to like this video, share the video, y'all. We are growing here in our community. I think we were at 300 last time I checked, so definitely growing, and I'm excited about that. On our way to 500. So yes, y'all, we are doing good and big things here in 2025, and I can't wait to continue. So don't forget, y'all, look out for the next one in this series, and it will be the last video in this series, which is going to tackle all of the gels that I have. And again, y'all don't want to miss that, so turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.